procedurally, this bill was laid before the National Assembly yesterday. Today it passed second reading. Do you see anything that is rather unusual in that?
There is nothing. You see, a lot of people always raise issues out of nothing. When I was in the National Assembly, many times we have bills that are very critical, that are very important, particularly bills that have to do with the national security, because we are talking about lives and properties of our citizens, of our country. So the state police is very critical, it's very important. That's the reason why the Senate even have to now resume immediately from their own recess. You know their own recess. They have not even supposed to come back today, but they've decided to consult their own recess and resume today just because of the importance of this very important bill.
So because the fear of some of the lawmakers is that there hasn't been any good time to be able to look into the errors, the advantages, the plus and the minuses in that bill. The document is about 140 pages, but none of them were able to really study it. It's less than 24 hours and it's past second reading.
Shehu, let me be very frank with you. It depends on which of the bill you're talking about. The one that was passed by the House of Representatives was a bit different from the one that was passed today by the Senate. So sometimes people misunderstood issues that have to do with lawmaking. The one that was submitted today was the one that is an executive bill. And I can tell you, it's only 26 clauses, 26. I remember, when I was in the Senate, I sponsored a bill, the Warfare Act. It's over 113 clauses. We passed it within a few days. And that is because of the importance of Banking and Other Financial Institution Act. Today we're talking about state police. It's only 26 clauses in that bill.
So there's nothing unusual in the manner, in the pace and the speed.
There is nothing unusual. Not only that, when you look at the major section that were amended, section 214, going down to 215, 216, when you see it, it's something that is very, very easy. Every lawmaker will tell you he needs very few hours to study it and come up with a position. Many part of that amendment, if you look at it, were retained, the section 214 of the Constitution. Most of those part of it were retained. Only alteration in some areas that is necessary for the creation of the State Police Service Commission and other areas that must be established for the state police to be created. That's the most important.
So why the speed? Why the pace? Why the hurry?
Let me tell you the hurry. If you ask me, any day we delay, we're going to continue to lose lives. When I was sponsoring the state police, I wasn't a governor. I was a senator. I didn't even know I would be a governor. That was year 2020. It took me 3 years before I even contested for governorship. So I was doing that not because I was trying to give advantage to any governor, but because of the national security of our own country. And Shehu, let me be very frank with you. Many people talking about the establishment of state police. I cannot remember any country around the world that is practicing true federalism that do not have state and federal police force. So it exists in many countries around the world. So when people are afraid about the abuse, it's simply because some of the people have no knowledge about the act of lawmaking. Today we're talking about this alteration bill. Everybody went through it, close by close. I was happy, even when some of the leading members of the opposition, like distinguished Senator Tambuwal, who is a lawyer, who was also there, Senator Abaribe, they are all within the opposition. They supported many things about this bill. It's simply because there's nothing political. It's about saving the lives and properties of our own citizens. That is the most important. And let me tell you, when people are talking about some areas of concern, abuse, there are a lot of safeguards in this bill that prohibits governors from using state police against political opponents. That is the most important thing. Number two, we will talk about funding. We are funding many things in this country. So we cannot fund security, protection of lives and properties of our citizens. Then there's a problem. It's more important than building bridge, building road. building.
Yeah.